Oak Hill's running back Karson Cox and linebacker Jacob Macias are Mojave River League Players of the Year, heading up the list of 14 Bulldogs named to the 2024 All-MRL First Team. For Karson Cox, it is a return engagement. The 6', 195-pound UCLA-bound senior was MRL Offensive Player of the Year last year. He's a three-peat first-team All-League selection, All-CIF his junior year as well. He tells what he is working on most his senior season.
Really want to work on, I want to play early in college, so I'm working on my hands, catching the ball, just, working on the little things as well as my pass blocking.
Nevada Wolfpack-bound O-lineman Joseph James, 74, and Johnny Notariani, 65, 6'3", 290 junior, earned first-team All-MRL honors. They paved the way for Karson Cox rushing touchdowns, 27 this season, 13 in league play. They also provided protection for All-MRL quarterback Jacob Webster. The 6'3", 185-pound junior threw for 1,583 yards and 20 touchdowns. This one to All-League selection, Royalton Allen. Team-high 6 touchdown receptions for the sophomore wide receiver. 6 of this year's first-team selections are offensive standouts, and 3 are underclassmen. LaMason Waller is a repeat first-team All-MRL wide receiver. The 6'3", 178-pound senior is headed to play next at Brigham Young. Defensive Player of the Year Jacob Macias, 20, tells how his role involves much more than just being the team leader in tackles.
What's your job on this team, Jacob? What are your responsibilities?
My responsibility on the team is just not just for myself, but for the team. Just keep working, help others get better for themselves. Like for the younger kids that are underclassmen, just continue to push them to their best and help them just each and every day, just help others, to not just help myself, but for the whole team, to make the team better. That's my job for this team.
Focus on the hard hit by Elijah Connor, 16. The bone-jarring tackle and kickoff coverage here. The 6'2", 183-pound senior earns first-team All-MRL honors. The All-League outside linebacker will best be remembered for this key play against Apple Valley. The scoop and score is the Bulldogs' first touchdown in the victory over the Sun Devils. Linebacker Nate Cabrejo, 61, makes first contact on this sack against the Sun Devils. The 6'1", 186-pound senior earns first-team All-League recognition. The more excitable number 30 is Michael King. The 5'11", 203-pound sophomore makes the fumble recovery here. Michael King is one of 3 Bulldogs underclassmen, earning first-team honors on defense. Another is cornerback Jeff Johnson, 5. Jeff Johnson is 5'10", 175, a repeat first-team All-MRL selection his junior season. We see the third of the underclassmen All-League first-team players on defense come into the picture on this clip. It's Sione Falila, 54, a 6'2", 275-pound sophomore defensive tackle. Senior strong safety Dejan Hall, 2, his first team All-Mojave River League. DJ Hall is 6', 175, a senior. He will play next at Fresno State. Kyler Peters is the All-Mojave River League kicker. Kyler Peters is 6'1", 185, a senior, and the 6th Bulldog who earned a scholarship to attend a Division I university. He will kick next at San Diego State. Apple Valley placed 11 Sun Devils on the All-MRL first team. Quarterback Jacob Higgs is first team for a third time, this time as an offensive back. At 6'1", 176, Jacob Higgs epitomizes a true dual threat. Just under 2,200 yards total offense his senior year, 32 touchdowns, 16 rushing, and 16 passing. This touchdown pass is to Dylan Gerard. The 6'2", 165-pound junior is a first-team All-MRL wide receiver. Dylan Gerard had 6 touchdown receptions this season. Jacob Higgs hits Dominic Bechtel here. This is one of the best demonstrations of yards after catch we could ever hope to see. Dominic Bechtel is a repeat selection, first-team All-Mojave River League tight end, 6'3", 204. 8 of his 23 pass receptions his senior year went for touchdowns. Tailback Jacob Cabrera is first-team All-MRL. The 5'10", 175-pound junior led Sun Devils ball carriers with 520 yards rushing and 6 touchdowns. Southern Utah bound O-lineman Ethan Wagner, 66, fellow seniors Nate Four, 51, and Jonah Lupepetela, 75, are first-team selections. We get a better look at the 6'3", 240-pound Nate Four carrying the ball here, following the Jonah Lupepetela block into the end zone. The 6'4", 330-pound Jonah Lupepetela is a repeat selection first-team All-MRL. He will play next at Fresno State. 4 Apple Valley defensive players are named to the All-MRL Elite Squad. Senior linebacker Anthony Navarro, 40, earned first-team All-League honors at 6'5", 215. Anthony Navarro led his team in sacks. Cal Poly is where he will play next. Defensive back Seth Robertson, 23, is a first-team selection. The 5'9", 165-pound senior with the interception here. We see the blitzing Seth Robertson strip the ball here. Nathan Arceo, 21, among those in hot pursuit of the loose ball. Nathan Arceo is a first-team All-League defensive end. Kick return specialist Nate Downing earned first-team All-League recognition at defensive back. The 6', 191-pound senior accumulated 578 yards in kick returns his senior year. In addition to his solid play in the defensive secondary, the versatile Nate Downing also made valuable contributions offensively at wide receiver. Casey Mahalchik's Serrano Diamondbacks placed 6 players first-team All-MRL. 6'3", 300-pound David Green, 79, is 3 times a first-team offensive lineman. He has signed with Idaho State. Isaiah Romo is another quarterback listed as offensive back among first-team players. Isaiah Romo throwing here to Eddie Serpa, a two-way starter named first team at defensive back. Jesse Gonzalez, 72, earned first-team honors. He is a 5'10", 225-pound tackle. Senior running back Trevor McSween is a first-team selection. The 5'4", 146-pound scatback ran for 1,876 yards and scored 18 touchdowns his senior season. Junior Cade Lefevre, 14, is the only player in the league named first team on both offense and defense. Nearly every one of the Diamondbacks' marquee players were two-way starters. Hesperia Scorpion Zamar Melvo is a repeat selection first-team All-League running back. Zamar Melvo ran for 1,333 yards his junior season, rushing for 15 touchdowns and adding 2 touchdowns on pass receptions. Daniel Gilman, 45, earned All-MRL first-team honors. Daniel Gilman is a junior linebacker. He led Coach Casey Goodnow's Scorpions in sacks and tackles. Add Burroughs senior two-way starter Jaden Bostic, running back and middle linebacker, as the utility player, and the listing of the 16 first-team All-Mojave River League defensive team is complete. 10 seniors, 4 juniors, and 2 sophomores in the mix. An asterisk next to a player indicates a repeat selection. The All-League first team players honored on offense, 10 seniors, then 7 juniors, and the 1 sophomore named to the 34-member Dream Squad as voted on by the team's coaches.